Hey there Cancer, welcome into the channel. It's great to have you here. I'm going to be looking into your energies when you meet your next person and also their energy. This could be someone you already know, alright? Or this might be someone who could be coming into your life. So hit that subscribe button and become a raw baby. Join your energies up with mine. It powers up the next readings. So it'd be great to have you on board, and any energy you give to one of God's chosen light workers, I promise you it just brings you more love, more abundance, and it really syncs up the universe when as many good hearts join together as possible. So I'd really appreciate to help me get, you know, the channel flowing to as many different people as possible. I appreciate you all so much for your lovely comments and subscribes and appreciation. You guys are amazing. Right then, let's see what your energy is doing at the moment or during your next significant connection. Let's see, let's be nosy. Okay, we've got the Five of Cups as a central energy. Interesting. We've got the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Lovers, underlying energy, and the Sun in your near future. There we go. Beautiful. We've got the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. So when you meet this person, and I'm getting that it is a soulmate connection that's coming in for you, and it will completely justify and balance out dealings you had with someone who was quite calculating and quite immature with the Page of Swords. They left you in a state of disappointment. All right, I feel like for a lot of you, this is the future that this person's coming in. I don't think you've met them yet because you're still in this energy. With this energy showing up in a love reading, you may still have a bit of energy to transmute or process with the Three of Swords, but the Sun card, right? It's all going to balance out beautifully. So I'm going to look at your person's energy because that's your near future, the Sun card. Raw energy, source energy. You're going to feel alive again. You're going to actually feel grateful that someone else disappointed you, because it's going to get you walking over this bridge to this sunshine. You see how there's a light on in that little building? That's going to be a representation. That's a representation of the light you're walking towards. You're walking towards something really beautiful and away from these games, from the manipulation. Someone may have tried to convince you they were your twin flame, even for some of you. But you were right to get away from this situation. Remember, even if it's rejection, that is God's protection. It's just magnetism. It's just your energies pulling away from each other somehow. When someone's not right for you, the universe has to find a way to separate the storylines, because your energies just couldn't exist on the same frequency. I will clarify these energies in a minute, but I'm loving that the underlying energy is the Lovers. That tells me that you learned a lot of lessons from previous heartbreaks and previous people who weren't that appreciative of you. They may have enjoyed watching you be disappointed, right? They may have enjoyed spilling your cups and taking advantage of your energy and not appreciating your energy. But what it's done is it's meant that you sent out so many rockets of desire for this next person that's coming in. That's what happens. We go through situations and it's almost like being in a movie and a storyline, and in every scene of that movie or storyline, our soul is letting the universe know what we do want in a relationship, that we do want reciprocity, that we do want harmony. And it's actually really powerful stuff when someone does disappoint us, because it sends up these cosmic orders to the universe so that they can deliver us a way better package and really give us what we want. We live in such an alchemical universe, and I feel like you've conjured up a real good one for your next one, okay? A real beautiful, real good one. I don't feel like you know who this person is yet, because they're pulling me to the moon on this card. This is someone you haven't met yet, okay? But just know that whatever you got put through in the past, it's helped you. It's given you that contrast. So every thought you had, the universe is clocking and measuring every thought you have. And it's knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want. I feel like I've got to tell you that try and make yourself as happy as possible, because this is such a happy Sun card. This is joy, this is jubilance, this is prosperity, this is abundance, this is feeling your soul lifting up high. And you see this eye don't know if you can see that. There's an eye on this Sun card, letting me know that the universe sees everything. And everything we go through, it leads us. Sometimes the worst situations lead us to the best situations. And I feel like that's what's happened here. Let's have a look into the person's energy that you're going to be dealing with. Show me energy for Cancer. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man. So it's a matching energy, okay? This Hangman on the bottom of your deck and the Hangman in your person's deck. So looks like they're waiting for you. It looks like they're waiting for the perfect person, which is going to be you. And look, we've got the Lovers here, 2 matching cards. All right. So it's like you're waiting for this person and they're waiting for you. And it's only a matter of time. This is why Spirit just told me to let you know to be as joyful as you can be. They're telling me meditation. What this does is it raises your frequency up and it puts you onto higher timelines. Now I know in our 3D world it appears to our mind that we're just in the physical and we go through the motions and blah blah blah, but honestly everything is the mind. All right, you'd be surprised how easy it is to skip a timeline. I could get into real metaphysics here, but they want you to have hope. They want you to find that joy in your heart, because joy is a fast moving energy. So when you feel that joy in your heart, it speeds up your manifestations. You're both waiting for each other here. And with the Lovers, oh wow, it's just so gorgeous. This is a balance, right? With the Lovers being up here for them and down here for you. And yeah, soulmate energy. This is you merging together. You may like really going on drives with each other, but I feel like you're going to take each other's souls for a ride, a beautiful ride. Yeah, this person's had disappointments too, 5 of Pentacles. They may feel quite alone at the moment. I feel like their heart's calling out to you from afar. And the more happy you can get leading up to meeting this person, like I say, the quicker you're going to meet them. Ace of Cups, nice. So they've got the Ace of Cups and you've got the Sun card here. And look at this, 10 of Cups. And the Sun and the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this 9 of Pentacles is you getting yourself happy and really feeling the best you can feel before you meet this person, knowing that you're enough all on your own, radiating positivity, living your best life, having enough money to feel comfortable, you know, really being in your element, really being the true higher self version of yourself. We've got the King of Wands also. Could be a Leo you're going to be dealing with, or maybe an Aries or Sag. This person's gone through it too. And I'm loving these matching energies for you guys. Very reassuring. Let me clarify this Sun card and see if there's any suggestions how you might raise your vibration if you are in an energy of disappointment or heartbreak. Queen of Swords. So they're saying just be brutal. Get yourself in a mindset where you're thinking new thoughts. You've got to kind of shut your heart down sometimes. I know that sounds like terrible spiritual advice, but there's no right or wrong in this realm. We're all on individual journeys, and I feel like temporarily you want to be using your mental faculties more than your heart, because you need to almost put your heart on the back burner so it can heal, and ignore emotional things that come into your head. I know it's easier said than done. Don't let yourself listen to any music that's, you know, that's gonna put your mind into a hypnotic state, because music's very hypnotic. If a song comes on and it makes you feel emotional, it makes you feel heartbroken, turn it off, put an upbeat song on, and notice how quick your signal, your frequency changes. All right, so for now, they want you being ruthless. They want you being independent. Your guides want you to be hard-headed at the moment for the sake of your healing, all right? And that will actually raise your vibration a lot quicker than if you keep re-feeling the same emotions over and over again. You've got to have hope for the future. This is a beautiful reading, Cancer. They're telling me Joey Dispenza. If you watch some of his videos, he says about how whatever thought you have creates an emotional chemical in your body. And he's really talking about the alchemy of the soul, but he says it in the most beautiful and understandable scientific ways. But they really want you to get really sort of focused on where you do want to go, rather than reliving any past memories. I feel like you dealt with a narcissist in the past. You dealt with someone calculating and naughty and low vibrational, okay? And yeah, you want to be smug that you've left this person behind. You want to, you know, let yourself revel in your independence. You want to be as you want to be cold. Spirit's telling me, be cold. Be cold to this person. Totally cut them out of your heart space, cut them out of your mind, and let it go, because you've got so much more beautiful, better things coming in. I'm gonna do your connecting energies. Page of Pentacles. So you could have a lot to learn from this person. I do feel like this is a fated relationship with the Lovers. I feel like you two have got a lot to learn from each other. I feel like they're going to be walking away from any previous connections. They may have something that has sort of left them disappointed, that they might be still emotionally hanging on to, but they are walking away from it and they are leaving it behind, which is what you're advised to do as well, okay? And that means emotionally, because you can be away from someone for years, but if you think about them a lot, they're still in your energy. You pull them into your now moment. So Spirit wants you to be very strict with yourself alchemically and get them out of your heart space before you meet this person. And that will speed up this person magnetizing into your life. We've got the Tower. So they're going to come in when you least expect it, okay? And I feel like it's once you've really, yeah, soulmate, Six of Cups. It will be once you've really cleansed your heart space of this last person, got all the residual disappointment out of your system, and then the magnetism will happen naturally, okay? There's a need for you to relax as well, because I feel like your nervous system's been affected by a previous person you were dealing with. Show me the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. Show me the Ace. Okay, we've got the Emperor coming out. Nice, just got that in the Gemini reading. So you might want to watch the Gemini reading if you've got any Gemini placements in your chart. Your person could be an Aries. But I mean, the Emperor, he's all the kings combined. He's a real catch I'm getting for you. There's just this real sense of you needing to get hope in the now moment. King of Swords. Now look at that, we've got a match, the Queen and the King of Swords. So I feel like you're both going to be going through the same emotional processes before you meet. This person's going to be scrubbing their heart clean of any past residual energies, walking away emotionally, really getting it out of their system so they can have this beautiful, look how fresh this glass is. It's pristine, okay? There's no residue left on this glass. It's been polished, it's been primed, ready for the next potion that's going to be poured into it. And look, you guys are going to have so much fun together. This is going to be like Soul Tribe. This is going to be like what is it they say? Happily ever after. This is like a real happy tribal energy of you feeling really at home, lots of partying, lots of enjoying each other around other groups of people. So you could have a big friendship group when you get with this person. I feel like you're going to mesh well with other couples and have lots of quite fancy nights out. Show me the Lovers. Show me the Lovers. Three of Pentacles. And the Death card. Yeah, I feel like you guys have worked together in a previous incarnation, so you will already know each other's souls when you meet each other. And this is something that's come in. It's going to transform you from the other energies. I don't feel like you're going to recognize yourself once you've been with this person a little while. I feel like it's really going to give you a whole new version of yourself. It's going to really transform you. And the energy is going to be quite intense with the Tower here, okay? It's going to be a big change, but it is fated. We've got two Lovers cards and the Six of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So lots of emotional movement when you meet this person. You're going to be moving and flying away from the previous disappointments. And I feel like you're literally going to just think, ugh, you're going to think nothing of this person here. You're going to have swept it all away, healed your heart, and decided, chosen happiness, because you hardened your mind up. I feel like you're going to, now you've watched this, harden your mind up and decide that this person isn't worth any more of your focus, your feelings. And, you know, I feel like you're going to get much more disciplined with how you focus and realize how powerful your mind is and how good you can be at switching your frequency up to a higher vibration. This is about self-care. This is about self-love. This is about knowing what you do deserve and also trusting the universe to be like your personal dating service. You don't have to go on Tinder, you don't have to go on any of these websites. You can just let the universe flow in the energies at the right time, because the universe knows best. And just as I say that, we've got the yes card, lots of enthusiasm, lots of celebrating. Yeah, that's the right word here. You're going to feel really celebrational with this person, and that celebrational energy, that joyous energy, is going to transform you into a whole new and better version of yourself. What else do we have for Cancer? Show me Cancer. One at a time, please. Midheaven. So you might want to look at your midheaven. You might even meet this person at work or have some connection to your career. Show me more. Chosen. Wow. So I feel like in this case, what they're saying is this person has been chosen for you. Wow, chosen by your ancestors. So in certain cultures where they've had arranged marriages, and they do get a bad rap, but what people don't realize is that your ancestors in the non-physical do choose who you're going to be with, and their ancestors and your ancestors will liaise and, you know, make decisions about who they want you to be with, what's best for your soul. And they know you better than you know yourself, because they are non-physical, and, you know, they're in every cell of your body as well, by the way. So they get to experience everything that we experience in the 3D. And this is a beautiful match here, a beautiful match. Oh, they're telling me that with the midheaven card coming out, of course it's an astrological placement that you might want to check out in your birth chart, but they're telling me that it will feel like you're kind of halfway between heaven and earth. Look at this new stage, whole new stage, wiping the slate clean. And this person's going to have a lot of love for you. They're going to really appreciate you after the disappointments they've been through, and vice versa. Show me one more. Oh, excuse me, just sneezed. One more for Cancer. Eyes to see. So I feel like this is about you seeing this situation, this past situation, for what it was, and really sort of, you know, using your logic, okay, rather than your heart center. And then we've got the heart to feel card. So they want you to know the difference between when you need to be logical and cold and discerning, and literally use that air sign energy to weigh things up and not see things through an I'm going to say animalistic, because it's the animal in us that gives us such a sensual, loving nature. And it's really that animal part of us that gets hurt in our human incarnations. They want you to see the difference between situations where you should be cold and logical and practical, and these type of situations where you can engage your heart, where you can feel your way through the relationship and make the right choices based on how you feel. Because the Lovers is all about choices that we make. And with the Chosen card, I feel like you guys, your ancestors, are all over this, okay? They are all over it. They know, Ace to the 10 of Cups, they know that you're going to make each other happy. They know what you've been through. And all you've got to do is chill out, make yourself happy, do your focusing and your spiritual work, which isn't all about, you know, being full of empathy, believe it or not. You've got to have empathy for yourself. And real empathy means feeling when someone is a negative being that can only drain your magnetic field, okay? So that's empathy too. Empathy isn't all about being a doormat. It's much more complex than that. And I feel like you're gonna be really thankful you've met this person, this Emperor energy. Show me more. Could be a Gemini coming in for you, especially with 2 Lovers cards, right? Gemini energy galore. I'm not sure if Cancers and Geminis are supposed to be really compatible, but let me know in the comments. Let me know. 2 more. Again, that sense of the animal self. And we've got air coming out here. So it's that animal self that needs to be tamed, okay? And, you know, I feel like I need to tell you to stop indulging in your memories. We've got key on the bottom of the deck. So the key to you moving on and manifesting this person is to regulate that animal self. Now, if you're watching tarot videos, tarot is all about us gaining a higher awareness of what it really means to be human. And a lot of the tarot cards, well, all of the tarot cards are keys, but a lot of them represent gaining mastery over your animal self and seeing, eyes to see, seeing through the right lens and realizing that, you know, this is a cosmic theater that we come to play in. And yes, situations trigger our emotions and we feel a lot, but we have to learn that we are divine, okay? That animal side of us, it's there for the journey and it's part of us, most definitely a beautiful part of us, but we can't let it run the show. And that's what tarot is all about. It's about learning how the universe really works and learning to be an occultist, learning to be the magician of our own lives and not let outside influences control our feelings. And that's not to say we can't have feelings, but it's really about us gaining mastery over our true nature and being the creators we were always meant to be. So I feel like you're gonna get this mastery, okay? Now you've watched this reading, I feel like you should have real enthusiasm for what's coming, because it's a great, beautiful, beautiful family situation. With the Hangman twice, I feel like you're both still shifting your perspectives, and that's fine. There's no rush to these things. You know, with 10 seconds of alignment with the higher self, we can make up for 2 years of let me rephrase it. 10 seconds of pure alignment with the higher self is worth 2 years of 3D action. So that's 10 seconds versus 2 years. So I feel like to remind you guys of that there's no rush with this. The universe will bring this person into your timeline at the perfect time. All right. I hope you've liked your reading, Cancer. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Lots of love.